Hello, welcome to today's prompt, which is camera. And I thought it would be cool if our lady who's on her camping expedition has a friend, and the friend has the camera and they are out of view and they are actually videoing the rhinoceros. I don't know, I just thought it was a commentary on the age that we live in, and how maybe we would get the camera out before we actually woke up. I don't know, close the tent. I don't know. Anyway, let's draw this one onto our page. It is our final prompt for this week. I'm going to talk you through the basic shapes. We have a hand holding the camera, and actually what I did for this one is I actually went and took a photo myself of what that would look like, and then I traced it onto the page. So let's see how we go with it using some basic shapes. I'll see if I can get it in view for you as well. You're more than welcome to trace this. Don't forget, guys, if you're on my email list, I'll send you out the kind of image for it. So I'm just starting with a rectangle. And then I'm going to add in some of the basic shapes and put the hand in at the end after I've got the recorder where it needs to go. So I just have a round kind of curvy thing, a rounded rectangle. And then over here it comes in and over. And then we have another rectangle, which I already know is the battery pack because it's literally my one. And then a little viewfinder. The thing that makes us think this is a camera is not how accurately we have drawn the top of the camera, but it's kind of the angle. We've got some trapeziums here, some rounded trapeziums all the way to the end. Is not so much that it's a super accurate camera, but that it's got the flip screen, and it's just got some little sections of the camera that kind of make sense. That's what it would be. Okay, something like that. And now the hand. We have a kind of wrist. We kind of want the hand to be the right proportion to the camera. So let's put in a curve here where the thumb is. We've got a few little curved fatty bits of my hand coming over like this. That's the middle part where the palm is. Then over here we have 1, 2, 3 folds and a little pinky. So it's kind of that bit there. We're kind of holding the camera. That's the thumb bit there. That was our little pinky. Then we've got another finger behind this one. Just comes out from behind and goes down. It's got a little fingernail wedge there. And we can put the rest of the camera in behind there. And we've got a little finger that's kind of sticking out this way. There we go. Don't overthink it too much. We've got lucky rusty horseshoes. So let's not overthink it too much. Let's ink it in. Got this awesome screen here. Put a little frame around it. Attach it with a little rectangle. And then let's take, we've got an eyepiece. And then these ones are heading, because it's perspective, it's heading this way. Now I'll leave that as that is actually. This little battery pack. Now it's a good time when you've penciled things in if you need to change anything. Now's the good time to do it. Hands are always that weird kind of thing that you get worried about doing, because hands are weird. Hands and feet are just weird. But it's funny because they're actually two of the things that we can practice just when we're kind of sitting down, you know, on the sofa and whatever. We can practice those, no problem. I'm just going to do my fallen ice cream cones and my little triangular nose down there. And then I'm going to do a little eye, just the same way I did on day 1. And that's going to feel... How cute is that? Possibly, you know, not, you know, whatever's, it's a friendly little guy. All right. A little bit of Payne's Grey for my camera. I've just got a Winsor & Newton Cotman set. I've already activated it today. I'm just going to put that grey on the camera and I'm going to lift off for the reflections. So I'm just going to lift off in the middle. See that for a little bit of reflection. Now, if you're finding that your painting is coming out too dark, you need to add a little bit more water to your pigment before you put it on the page. Remember, try not to go straight from your palette to your page. Try to go to a plate, or in this case I've got a little mixing section here as well. But the important thing this week is not that you do the absolute best video camera in the world. The thing you want to be congratulating yourself on is that you made it all the way through the activity, and that you stuck at it, and that you had fun, and that you are proud of yourself, and that you can paint and you can draw. And let me also say that you can learn to paint and you can learn to draw. It's not a natural talent thing. I get really cross when people say things like, "Oh, you're so talented." And it's just a build-up of skill. Yes, there are some people who naturally connect with being able to draw people or places. They naturally can maybe even visualize how things are meant to look. I'm not one of those people. I have to map out everything. Nothing comes easily to me. But I also am one of those people that doesn't compare themselves very readily to other people, so it's kind of my superpower. And I think comparison will rob you of joy. So you have to watch who you are following and what they are saying, so that you don't end up discouraged, because some people will tell you or imply that they are better than you because they can do something that you're just learning to do. Or you'll make up that story yourself in your own head and they haven't said anything. You'll just make up the story. And we really just want to be getting joy from it. I'm just putting a little bit of this kind of light blue on my camera as well, just to kind of show the lighter parts of the top of the camera. And I'm just going to put a dot of red on the kind of play button, maybe that's the record button, and of course some nail polish, because who doesn't go into their expedition with their manicured nails. A little bit of skin color, some red, some ochre, a little bit of blue, and then I'm just using a bit of the sienna to come over some of these fold lines. Now, I did say on the final day I would see if there was anything that needed to be added to the rest of the painting. And I think that I'm going to now add some of the kind of finishing elements to the floor. I think I was using a different set when I did the tent. So I'm just going to mix a bit of this sap green with ochre to get this tent floor color. And I might put a little wall here. And then I'll bring that color down as though I'm sleeping on it, sleeping on the floor. I might also do, I was thinking, a little mat under, so just over here. This makes sense. You guys finish yours off however you like, but I was thinking it would be good to have a mat as kind of floor covering that goes behind this scarecrow, which kind of makes it feel more part of the picture. Under my sleeping bag. All the way back there. That way when I go to do my flooring, I've just put some colour on there, but I'm using some clean water to move it around my page, just to kind of gently get rid of some of that white area. I'm using quite a lot of water with this mixture because I just want it to kind of be really light, blend into the background almost. Put a little vertical line there to attach the floor of the tent to the wall. That looks awesome. And then outside here on this white section, I was just going to go for a little bit of like a light browny color around the camp. So excuse me while I turn my page around. Still using the number 6. Again, putting the water straight onto my brush and then moving that water around. Stops it from getting too dark when you're working around these objects. We're not trying to make it super colourful in there. We're just trying to make it so that it's not bright white. I'll grab a little bit of green for the top, a little bit of hillside poking through at the top there. There we go. Nice little harmonious set of colours there. I definitely could have fitted an extra pumpkin in here, and you're more than welcome to if you would like to. But I think I'm really happy with how that turned out. Just going to put a little bit of grey there on those folds of my tent. There we have all of our Inktober prompts from this week. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to start tomorrow's nice and fresh, then come back, make sure you subscribe. Please do like this video. It helps out a lot if you have liked the activities. And also don't forget, on Monday we start our other workshop, so do make sure that you are enrolled for that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Congratulations for completing this painting.